Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 3 as the United States of America. I have assigned the theater over here to be doing an automated withdrawal. It's going to slowly pull back from the front line, not take too many risks. It's the whole reason we landed here so early is to try to draw some pressure off the Soviet front, which we have done. The Soviets are pushing back against Germany right now, which is good in the short term, you know, the Axis being defeated. But in the long term, obviously, we don't want the common term to become all-powerful. But for now, we're going to go ahead and just sort of withdraw. I told the AI that this is the line I sort of want to hold, which is going to keep these two naval bases under control and only need to keep track of 2 more provinces, which is pretty good, and then some extra naval bases right here. So we shouldn't have any problems keeping enough supplies flowing in there. Cross our fingers. Meanwhile, our Atlantic transports. Sorry, that's our Pacific transports. Where's AP Atlantic? Huh? Is there any chance that that was part of the European HQ? Indeed, it is. I'm going to want to split you off for that, buddy. Sorry. And we're going to get you to stay in Boston. I understand why you're bringing that back, but no, Boston is where you're going to get all your dudes from. So hopefully there's another round of dudes coming in relatively soon. Not as soon as we would like, but soon-ish, I suppose. Okay, pulling back there. Now, do I have planes here? I have interceptors again. Excellent. Let's go ahead and give you to the European HQ. Probably you'll get redeployed. That is exactly what's happening. Excellent. Probably... Now, see, look at the AI opening up holes and things. Well, no, that's not a hole. That's just literally retreating back. I don't know. Maybe I was better off running it myself. Battle of Paris. Oh, must be... Yeah, we must be doing some bombardment over there. Anyway, manually running it seems to work great when I'm winning, but when I'm losing, people like retreat back and then I sort of forget that they're there. So we're going to go ahead and keep that automated withdrawal. We'll get lots of messages as it runs these short little bombing campaigns and like it loses things or wins things. We'll get pop-ups that are a little deceptive. Ooh, that is pretty brutal. But that'll hopefully be okay. Hopefully. I don't know. Maybe automating it is really, really bad. They did legitimately have a lot of forces over there come in. We were gonna like go on a big losing streak momentarily, no matter what we were gonna, no matter what we wanted. That was gonna happen really, really soon. Okay, Kimmel. You're gonna do convoy raiding. I know you're not destroyers, but you should be okay. You're gonna go on a passive route. And you can go in here, do some convoy raiding on the inside, and again, be passive so that you hopefully don't start any fights that you're going to lose. We might be losing these fights really quickly because the AI is quite... because on withdrawal, it might be very happy to just break off of a fight as soon as it's obvious we're going to lose. I don't know. To not get overextended. But if we can hold this line over here, that's going to be fine. It's going to be enough of a toehold. We're going to be great. When we finally show up with some tanks, that'll be good. I mean, for the longest time, there were no German tanks in this front. Now there are a ton. But again, they're going to lose to the Russians, to the Soviets. On a little bit of a battle there, actually. Nice little possibility there. We can't really do an encirclement. Would be nice, but there's too many provinces we'd have to take on. Engage the enemy over there. Alright, so we'll keep getting those pop-ups. I probably will mostly ignore them because I'm telling my general to be in charge of that area. As long as it's not over here in the Pacific front, and so far it's not. Okay, you guys. Your job is to go and do an invasion over there. You all have fun now. We should have control mostly over the seas, although there are some ships here. 1 aircraft carrier and 1 transport, which will eventually get ejected. I might try to go after my transports, but... You babysit that. Some planes. Okay. transports are going to go home, which is fine in this case. Often I end up rebasing them. Actually, no, maybe we will rebase them over here. That's going to be fine. And then my fleet now, you can go back on patrolling in this general area. That's going to be okay. And then you're going to engage that hostile navy, which is great. Infantry warfare advances, excellent. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to grab just a trio. Oh, yeah, I've got that half group, don't I? And your job is to rush up there, and you guys are just going to spread out and take all this territory. Okay, Battle of Paris, that's just our bombers. Yeah, with the AI running the bombing campaigns, there's going to be a lot more of those too. Okay, alright. Losing provinces, though, that's for realsies. Okay, which one of you guys aren't moving? You. So I'm going to start that, because you won't have to be delayed from moving quite as long, so that's good. Okay. You guys... No, we need to wait for a few more guys. We did win a battle over there. So we're still retreating, which is fine. You better not get caught out here, buddy. There's a reason you guys are on a retreating mission. So that you don't get completely cut off, which may happen here. Well, if a few get cut off, that's not the end of the world. But what I'm looking to do is hold, yeah, this line. 4 provinces. And the ports, that's what's important. So hopefully the AI can deal with that while I focus on Japan. Alright, finish that. It'd be nice if, like, you could turn off some messages on a per theater basis. And we're definitely withdrawing over there. Okay. This is mostly just HQs. Is that really what we were mostly moving over there? I guess so. Alright, fine. You guys, get on a boat. And... well, this is way more risky if I were to do this. Actually, why don't we go ahead and take this thing out? Just in case they're using this as a base for something. I mean, it doesn't appear to have anything at all. But we may as well take out more of their naval bases. This isn't particularly going to cost us anything. You guys will come over here. You guys will come over here. You will rebase. Because then we can put these guys back on the boat. We could land over here. Or here. I mean, Japan's got a lot of stuff all over the place. This is probably crazy, but they haven't really shown them having a lot of stuff so far. Air intercept over here is fine. How's German front? Well, we're definitely being pushed back. Again, we don't have any tanks right now. And Germany pushed everything over here. I'm hoping that if they get pushed back to a narrower front, they might put some things back in the east. Sort of stall things out with the Soviets would be nice. And in particular, give me a little bit of respite over here. Yeah, a little supply problems over here, but not much. Again, we have a lot of ports. We're not even using them all to ship supplies over, so overall we should be fine. Okay. We're going to finish the conquest of this particular island. Actually, we don't even need everything. People can maybe already get back over here. Finish that move, that's fine. But we might want to go and reinforce Hiroshima right away. Guess we're not going to be nuking this place because it's full of our own dudes. Let's leave you behind in the port to make sure we don't randomly lose it. Actually, no, what we're going to do with the guy who's not engaged, you're going to take Masuda. That way, this guy won't have any way to run away. Alright, that's good. still so early in the war. Japan just never had a chance to build up sufficiently. On the other hand, Germany. Germany. Okay, I'm going to switch this to be defensive. Now that we've pulled back a little bit and we have a bit less of a front, I'm going to try to hold a little bit more than the pure withdrawing action. Which also opens up the possibility of counterattacks, which withdrawing was not doing. Now we're just going to be defensive. So pull back a little bit, and now we open up the chance of some counterattacks. Okay. Meanwhile, this is groovy. Things are moving there. That's going to go. Fast forward a bit. Oh! Caught some German ships? Really? Oh, we sank one. Excellent. Okay, yeah, go there, except that I want two after they're done, you know, resetting themselves, going there instead. Actually, it's not true. I want everyone except for the half stack to go there. That'll work out okay. Navy's under attack. No, a single German transport. What is going on with the German fleet there? I guess our fleet may have been part of the European theater, so it might be being more active. No, it's actually not. It's part of the Con US. You know what? You've taken some serious damage, though. Let me pull you out of there, and let me dock you again for some repairs. All right. This we don't want to lose. This is one of our goal provinces. We want to maintain this. We're actually going to do a winning counterattack there, which is good. We want to hold that line and hope that it works out, while I concern myself mostly with Japan. Okay, you guys. Get on transport fleet. We're going to see if we can't drop onto Osaka. It's a bit risky. They've certainly got more stuff going around. This navy. Move into there. Get some ground bombardment. We'll protect it. We'll do all sorts of good stuff. We want a counterattack. Or defended. But I think it was a counterattack. Sure, Belgium. You exist. Wow. And Brazil. I guess Belgium's got holdings in other places. That's not actually where I want to land some troops, but, you know, whatever. Let's rebase you over here. And then start doing some strategic bombardment of perhaps Tokyo. I'm going to try to break down their national unity. Do it only at night. It'll be much, much less precise. Now, I don't know how it's modeled in here. In real life, the so-called quote-unquote strategic bombardment was something they did do at night, and it was basically just blind carpet bombing of cities. So I don't know if the same thing's going to happen here. But we'll try. Okay, won that. We should instantly re-engage them as they move here with my smaller stack. And they shouldn't have any organization left, so they should fall apart pretty quick. So I'll move everyone over here. Oh, is this the same sea zone? It is too. Okay. Then you go ahead and just do some patrols out over here. That's going to be okay. All right, that got finished. Excellent. And this is the one that's connected to here. So, is there any reason we can't just do that? Actually, I think that's an excellent idea. Sure, Cuba. course we're going to trade with Cuba. What kind of crazy version of America would we be where we didn't trade with Cuba? Hey, speaking of crossing some straits, no reason for us to keep defending this spot anymore. We are good. We don't need to do any more naval invasions. Be nice if we had something other than just Marines at this point. You know, more of a properly mixed army, but do we can. Alright, so we're still clearly being pushed back, but how bad is it? Also, do I want to defend this place? Do I want to keep that? Oh, the Germans have pulled back now. Interesting. They must be feeling threatened on the Eastern Front again. They've probably pushed me far enough away from Paris that they're like, no, everything's good now. Let me actually remove the objectives down. So this should just sort of keep this front. Oh, wait, hold on. I removed the AI. There we go. Okay, yeah. Automatically sets a front line over here, which is exactly what we're looking for. Okay, just do your best to maintain that. If you get an opportunity to attack, great. But I'm not even going to give you, like, a goal location that's going to be, you know, required. Okay, you... I'm going to have this guy... Oops, we're not paused. Walk up the coast. Make sure to snag all that. You guys are going to... come up this way, except for one of you is going to make sure to grab that and then end up here. Something like that. I think that'll grab all the provinces. I mean, if we beeline all the victory places, that would be okay. I do have my Japan HQ, which has got to be reset a wee bit. At this point, it might be feasible to automate this, but I don't think yet. I think we're still going to be a wee bit more strategic. Won the Battle of Osaka. That's a really important one so that we can get some supply to these poor guys over here. Although these fellows here, after you cross over, your goal will be to take Nagayo over here. Right? Right. Good. Yeah, we don't need to literally grab every single province. We need to grab some that are strategically important and the ones that have victory conditions. Okay, heavy bomber pilot training. Cool, very exciting. It's not ahead of time or anything. We're in October 42. We still have our toehold over here, which is important. And yeah, we'll keep them automated for now. Meanwhile, my HQs, I can go ahead and move them up so that we don't run into range issues. Ships are still shipping around, doing what they do. We might be able to pull some units off of some of these other islands to help with the attack as well, which is an interesting idea. At this point, it'd be really nice if I could strategically redeploy across land through some sort of mystical, magical, you know, abstraction system, right? Because I got some dudes kicking in a bunch of different places. I even got Marines over here with transports. Hello. Get on there. And I'm going to rebase you to here for now. Although I'll probably be able to rebase you to Osaka in a second, which would be preferable. As soon as these guys, because they've won the battle, as soon as they finish the move, there we go. There's a bit of a counterattack here, but there we go. This is where I want you to rebase. Hostile Navy. Mostly transport, so I think we're going to do fine. They do have an aircraft carrier left, but... Okay, sank some transports. Good. You guys are just chilling out and giving some bombardment bonuses over here, which I'm okay with, actually. You have taken a fair amount of damage. You know what? Hold on. We're going to rebase you here. You're not going to give bombardment. You will be on intercept duty. If you see anything, go for it. But mostly you're going to be repairing. Speaking of, there's a bit of an interception possibility. Winning some battles over here. Yeah, the Germans just left. I don't know. Sounds like Hitler's in control at this point. He can't decide what needs to happen. It's like back and forth, back and forth. We're going to go ahead and deploy you there. Oh, we had some planes deployed here that I probably forgot to move to the other front. These are both strategic bombers. Let me combine you together and then actually give you to the European HQ, which is nice and automated. And then you guys I will go and put you on a boat. And we will drop you off. You know what? We'll just drop you off over here. And then we'll have to remember to add you to the European HQ. Oh, shoot. A lot finished at once. Hold on. Hold on, boats. Come back. Come back. You got more than enough room for some more. Rebase over here. Any others about to finish? Not about. Oh, no, no. There we go. We got lots. Hold on to your underwear. Fast forward to speed 5. There we go. And bring it down again. Tons. Boy, what I wouldn't give for the ability to instantly deploy over in ERP. But it's not to be. Okay. Grab all you. Now, there's too many of you to fit on a ship. I'm just going to go down there until the button lights up. One more, maybe? There it is. Get on the boats. And head on over. Now, I could have this transfer be automated. If I added the troops and the transport to the European theater, I think they would automate this. Again, lots of infantry over here, still quite poor on tanks. The other thing we could do is open up the African front, which has a lot of value. There you go, Greece. I told you next time you would come to me, I would go ahead and give you some of that. So let's take care of it. Let's do some of that. You guys are just chilling. What we really want to do is cut some of you guys off, which would be nice. And we do have to hold on to this port, so I don't really want to move too many troops out of Osaka. That would be bad because I don't have perfect vision over what's going on here. Most likely these are just single divisions running around, but I don't know that for sure. So we're going to play it safe. We do have another port over here, so we do get more supplies options, which is nice. More morale for our strategic bombers. Okay, let's go ahead and remove that for now. Oh, I don't have quite enough leaders. I actually went and boosted my officer count at some point, but apparently not enough. Diplomacy I'll leave locked there. Espionage I'll actually bring down some. Leadership I will bring up to somewhere around there. Because apparently we need more officers. Okay, you guys are all still moving. You're only a 2-stack, which isn't much. A counterattack could definitely hurt you pretty bad, but for now you hold the extra naval base, which is nice. Okay, a little pushback over there. Just waiting for our Atlantic fleet to make its way across. I guess we can't see it at the zoom level. There it is there. It is being unescorted, but, you know, barring couple of random U-boats, mostly will be okay. And I don't know if the U-boats could sink us all. They might get a transport, which we'd unfortunately have to deal with. All right, you're looking pretty good. What I'll do is I'll put you out here and I'll put you on intercept duty. So mostly you repair, but if you do see something, you can go out. Assuming I've understood that correctly. You're good. You're moving around slowly. Won that battle, which is actually going to cut off these guys really nicely. It's going to cut off everyone down here, which is beautiful. Continuing to win more battles over here, but that's because Germany has pulled back. Battle of fuck you over here. Is that not how you pronounce it? I might have gotten that slightly wrong. Panama, sure. Of course, under attack. Not really, though. Wow, the strait crossings are really slow. Probably be better off doing some transport stuff. All right, so all these guys should be cut off from supply. They don't run out instantly because they still had, some, stored with their own convoys, but it will starve them out, and they've got nowhere to run, which means they will get completely and utterly shattered once they fall, once they break. Let's go ahead and attack from a couple of different angles on these guys over here. There's no reason, I think, not to start moving forward over here. These guys can't move quite yet, but soon they will. And yeah, you're going to go straight there, which is important. Yeah, this is not a port. I was saying this is a port, but it's not. This is the port. Well, still, don't advance any further than that. Okay. Just out of curiosity, Japan, how are we looking? Surrender progress, 64%. They have 45% of their important cities occupied. Really? And we don't have the big one over here. Let's take a look at the This is worth 10. Only 10. 10, 5, 5, 5, 5. Yeah, okay. Huh. 10 for Osaka, 5 over here. Yeah, see, when you look at something like Paris, Paris is worth like 30, I think. Or maybe Berlin is one of those things. Shoot. That is really bad. That is really turbo bad. Now, you're still going over here, right? You still have your rebase mission. My fleet. Come out here. Sortie. Get out. How is it possible that Germany's got a fleet out there? Well, I don't know, expecting too much from the UK. And, you know, fleets are sneaky. It's hard to find them. And if they're looking for me, oh, wow, we're losing all of our transports. That was a huge, huge cock-up to send these guys out unescorted. We won. Well, that's because they decided to break off, but yeah. Okay, you guys, your job is now to patrol this area and be aggressive about it. Meanwhile, we need to make sure... Actually, I've got my Atlantic transport fleet, which doesn't need to be there anymore. Or my Pacific one, I mean. AP Pacific. You guys are going to get sent back over to Boston. Man, we lost so many people on that crossing. Destroyers, you're fine there. This destroyer mission, we're going to rebase you over here. I mean, Germany is never going to wander too far away. We encounter? Nope. We might. Now I can send one of my monstrous Pacific fleets over here too. That is another possibility. That's definitely another possibility. In particular, these extra light cruisers that are kicking around. You guys. We're going to rebase you to here. Okay, winning a lot of little skirmishes. Still making progress over here too, which is good. You're doing that, you're doing that. You're advancing that way. Okay. The Revolve mission will be to go over there. Meanwhile, I got all these planes, I'm not using them. Where else were the victory conditions? Can you reach over here? Excellent. You're going to do strategic bombing in this general area, and we're just going to try to hammer away at their national unity by virtue of abusing their strategic bombing. You can rebase to there, because you don't have much range. Same thing with you. And you're fine. Naval bombers. You also don't have much in the way of range, so I'm going to rebase you over here. And I'm just going to unpause and wait for you to get there. And you are there. Good. You're going to do strategic bombings in this area. And yeah, continuous, sure, until the end of the war. Interceptors. Air superiority. Say only during the day, because that's the only time you're going to be able to see things. Continuous, sure. And these interceptors as well. It's going to be over here. Okay. Keep that up. God, we lost so many things at sea there. That was a huge... That was hubris. It was pure hubris. It was what it was. It wasn't necessarily just a mistake. I was like, oh, Germany couldn't possibly have some troops over here. It was just absolute hubris. All right, you guys are going to get added, and I wish I could do it in bulk, to the European HQ. We have a solo artillery brigade. Oh, probably because the way it was loaded onto stuff. You know what? That's okay, though. European HQ. European HQ. So I'm putting these at the top level, which is not good. But what I'm going to do for the European HQ is I'm going to turn on their ability to reorganize, which has pros and cons, but at least in this case it means I don't have to worry about assigning these to the right order of battle somewhere. Hopefully it'll be okay. Being very lazy on the German front, which is certainly costing me. Not going to lie. But hey, at least Japan will hopefully fall. Okay, I think those are air. I hope those are air battles that we're losing. It's likely to be the case. You're still moving. Good. One of you is not moving. No, I don't want to join in the same battle. So go there, and then you're going to come up the coast. Like that. A little risky, but probably you'll just keep making progress, and that'll be good. Okay, folks, thank you very much for watching another episode. I'm sorry that I was sort of being loosey-goosey with some stuff, and that caused the lives of so many infantry to die, and definitely slow down our conquest of Germany, but you know what? Well, learn a lesson. The Germans are apparently very sneaky with their fleets. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.